Namaste. Thank you so much, Shrikantaya sir. Thank you, Manoj sir. Thank you for this beautiful opportunity. I'm very humbled by the fact that I have been invited to this August crowd. And yes, so the reason why I'm called here today, it is basically to tell each and every aspirant. See, I hope what is it? I think everybody's. I'll just make it bilingual as much as possible. Little of Kannada, what I know. I'm not very fluent, but ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ adjust ಮಾಡಿ.
Sir, no problem. Sir, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನ accept ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಸರ್. ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಕಲ್ತಿರೋದೇ ನಮ್ ಖುಷಿ.
ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ನೀವು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಕೆಲಸ ಲೈಕ್ ವಾಟ್ ಶ್ರೀಕಾಂತಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಟೋಲ್ಡ್, ಕೆಲಸ ಇಸ್ ಕೆಲಸ. ಅದು ಯಾವ ಕೆಲಸ, ಅದು ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎ, IAS ಇಲ್ಲ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಡಿ, ಕ್ಲರ್ಕ, ಪ್ಯೂನ, ಆ ತರ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಟು ಗೆಟ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಎ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಮಾಮೂಲಿ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೀ ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಿಮ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಏನು, ನಿಮ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಏನು, ನಿಮ್ ಆ ಕಡೆ ನೀವು ಕೆಲಸ ಯಾವ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಔಟ್ ಎನಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಥಾಟ್. ಓ ನೋ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಸಿ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಗ್ರೂಪ್ ಬಿ. ಟೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ಲಿ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಅ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಬ್ ಇಸ್ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆನ್ಸ್. Every month, do you want to take 10 savara nim maneyalli ಎಂದು should you take, or 2 savara from your salary do you want to send it home? Decide. So either you should decide whether you want financial independence or you want to depend on your family. So here is where a central government job becomes important. And exactly like what Shrikantaya sir told, Kannadigas, or for that matter, southern state students, Andhra, Telangana, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, if you take, representation in SSC, Staff Selection Commission, is less than 5%. Clear? Either state ali indu less than 5% representation is there in central government job. This is a reality. This I didn't say. Former Staff Selection Commission chairman from the southern zone, Karnataka, Kerala zone, a lady, she made this observation. Tumba, very less students apply for this exam. Considering the fact that, again I'm quoting Shrikantaya sir here, that southern students, especially let us say the southern states, again if you to say, they are good in English, they are very good in maths compared to North Indian students. IIT, NIT, ಈ ತರ ಟಾಪ್ engineering colleges ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋದ ತಕ್ಷಣ you will find majority southern students there. Banking exam ಕೂಡ if you go and see, you will again find southerners there. Then why is it that in Staff Selection Commission the representation is very low? ಒಂದು ವಿಷಯ, nobody knows about this exam. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಈ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. And the interesting thing is, if you prepare for Staff Selection Commission, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಲ್ವೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಈಸಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟು ಅನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ RBI grade B exam also becomes easy because the syllabus is the same for all these exams. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನ್ಯಾರೋ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್? ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಾಂಪ್ರಿಹೆನ್ಷನ್, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೇಟಿವ್ ಆಪ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್, ಲಾಜಿಕಲ್ ರೀಸನಿಂಗ್, ಜನರಲ್ ಅವೇರ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. So once you prepare for Staff Selection Commission properly, you can still give other exams. And like what Shrikantaya sir told, or what Manoj sir has been telling, or what India for IAS has been telling is, you prepare properly under the academy, one job you're bound to get. Either in the bank or in the central government or in RBI grade B. RBI grade B, again, let me tell you, it is considered to be civil services of banking. Bari starting salary nimge 1 lakh, close to 1 lakh per month is the starting salary itself. So the point here is you need to be aware, number one. So this is the venue for it. We are going to make you aware of these exams, number one. Number two, how to prepare. Now that is where you have come to a very good place. Why? NESA Academy offers their app also. You need to just download the app, subscribe to the test series there. The test series, you have to practice online. Online means with the mouse, on a laptop or on a computer. Adu tumba important. Yake SSC exam, banking exam, RBI exam. Ee moor exam online. So you need to have that practice. Tumba jana pen and paper ali speed irutte. But when you finally take it to clicking the mouse, spending the time there, you lose time. So 1 hour ali, if you have to complete 100 questions, you need to develop what? Speed. Yakandre, 1 hour means 100 questions. That means every 15 minutes, you should complete 25 questions. So adike nimge speed beku. So yeah, idike strategy, yen strategy idike. Simple. You log on to NESA app, subscribe to the test series. The test series offered by NESA is the same test series what is offered by testbook.com. So one test will come. Let us say maths section. Swalpa janake idu maths swalpa kashta. So you solve that maths problems. See which questions you made wrong or you don't know, you left it. Say for example, you don't know anything about profit and loss. So you skipped all those questions on profit and loss. Now what do? You open the textbook. Conventional, any conventional textbook. RS Agarwal's conventional textbook is more than sufficient. Study profit and loss chapter completely. Then what do? You take the second test. So now second test means there you may get stuck with some other chapter. Let us say permutation and combination. So what do? Now you go and study permutation combination. So each test, what you do is you keep covering each and every weak area. So you strengthen your base first. Afterwards, what happens? As you strengthen your base, you'll slowly start seeing your score climbing up. It'll be going up, up, up. Then afterwards, say after maybe 15 or 20 tests, it'll come to a stagnation. Kadameo agalla, it is not increasing also. That is where you need to start learning about shortcuts. That is, question node dakshana, bari options nodi, question nodi, you have to arrive at the answer. Adu tumba practice madada amele a skill barutte. Ondu dinake baraladu. So first neevu oru test togondu, adike nimge yava score barutte, adu nodebeku. Which area you made wrong, adu nodebeku. Yavu questions you skipped because you didn't know, adu nodebeku. Itara note takshana, and you need to cover it up. It is not that, okay, this area I don't know, and you will leave it. No. What is your weak area? You need to rectify it. Now, what is the advantage when you join NESA Academy? The advantage with NESA Academy is that we have mentors here. You can contact the faculties. Online you want, offline you want, how is it that you want to prepare, etc. You can contact them. So that is the advantage compared to the other academies which are giving similar courses or parallel courses. So you can constantly see how you're progressing. Your progress only you should see. You should not see somebody else. Oh, that Huduga is doing better than me. This Hudigi is doing better than me. No, that is not the point. Your self-improvement. Adu practice madbeku. Number one, whichever banking exam is coming, railway exam is coming, simply go and give. Now prepare model as namge innu solpa time beku. I need more time. I need 1 year, 2 year. Adalla. Why you should go and give the exam? You will learn to handle exam stress. Exam stress ke coaching illa. Adike onde ondu coaching ide. Whatever exam comes, simply go and write. Adike jasti attempt agalla adike. So just go and write, give your attempt and come back. By then what happens? You will learn to control your mind. This is very important. That 1 hour, you have to remain cool as possible. Only then you will be able to remember the formulas correctly. Only then you will be able to use your logical reasoning correctly. Only then you will be able to use your English comprehension, general awareness, everything correctly. So here again, the 2 areas or rather 3 areas, sure shot you can score is maths, which I told you, go for R.S. Agarwal, simple textbook it is, a textbook that is referred to by students, children, or children in schools also. You can refer that, basics will get covered from there. Parallelly, give the test also. This is the strategy for maths. What about English? So some people are there who find English tough. Onde on the Vishaya, you should understand here. It is just a language. Ivaga namge kuda Kannada jasti barala. Still, I try to speak in it. Yake, more I speak, matadi ad kalpbeku. Sumne kutkond takshana Kannada bandu nam idu, it is not going to sit inside my head and it will not come in my mouth. I should use it. Number one. Number two, English ke yavu sections important. Vocabulary. Vocabulary ante, they will give you a word. What is its meaning? Artha enu. Adike synonyms. That is what they call it. Antonym enu. That is, they will give a word. You have to find the opposite of it. So these two things are there. So first thing what you can do is go back behind the previous year question paper and collect those words. You will get an idea. Okay, each tara questions are coming. And yes, simultaneously practice the test series from NESA. Third thing, what you can do, so you should speak. You should go behind the previous year question paper. Third thing is what? Hindu paper alli editorial section barte. A editorial bit bidi. But any difficult words that you are finding there, just scan the article for words which you don't know the meaning for. Round it, find the meaning, write it down. Adike meaning eno, adikku opposite eno. You will get it easily. If you simply Google it also, you will get it. Daily read it. Idike daily reading you can do, or one more thing what you can do is what? Audio visual learning. Word, you write it, write the meaning and record it in your phone's voice recorder. In every smartphone these days, there is an option called voice recorder. Otherly, record madi. Play it in your head in a loop. So you will start learning it. Listening to that English again and again, you will learn many words meanings. Simultaneously give the test. Grammar, if you are having a problem, only one book to refer for it again, Wren and Martin. That's it. No other book is required. Wren and Martin is more than sufficient. Again, it's a Chikku book, red color book, school level recommended textbook it is, that is more than sufficient. And again, keep practicing the test series in NESA. Test series, you have to practice minimum one test at least in 2 days. In Andre, on the Devasadu, you should give it also. Next day, you should try to analyze where and all you made the mistake. This way, you should give at least one test every 2 days, minimum. So that is the second thing. Logical reasoning is pretty simple. Logical reasoning, 2-3 aspects are only there. Undu bandu, they'll give you diagrams. One after the other. They'll give you 4 diagrams. Okay, now what is the next in series? Alphabet series is there. Number series is there. Alphabet series takshana, what should you know? Say for example, E, J, O, T, Y. E is the 5th letter, J is the 10th letter, O is the 15th letter, T is the 20th letter, Y is the 25th letter. This you should have in mind. M is the middle letter. That means M is 13th letter, M. This information you should have. Minimum the square till 1 to 30. That you should have in your head. Why? Because the moment you see numbers, you should immediately start building the pattern in your head. Clear, people? So logical reasoning can be easily built using what? Using practice alone. Coming to the very tricky section of general awareness. Now, general awareness, why I'm calling it tricky is, bari 25 questions irutte. Adu elli inda barate yargu gottilla. Nobody knows. Why? Because world history can come, ancient history can come, medieval history can come, modern history can come, Indian geography can come, world geography, economics, polity, science and technology, environment, anything can come. Minimum 2 questions also if you take per subject means easily you will get 25 questions. So where do you draw the line? Solpa basics you should be knowing. Correct? Minimum basics. Minimum basics andre, you have to read your NCRTs. Adike replacement illa. Some people suggest loose sense GK. It is like a compressed book. But again, reading it completely, is it worth it? If you ask me, it is worth. Why? In case you're preparing for UPSC, it is worth it. Number one, if you're planning to give other exams, banking, SBI, or RBI, it is again useful. So that with current affairs, yav tara current affairs, names, any organization's chairman, president, tara, you should be knowing the name, major places, etc. Again, don't worry, the NESA Academy will guide you in that regard, what to study, what not to study, what to focus on. So this is the strategy here. Clear, people? Basically, I started preparing exclusively for SSC itself. But I already, without even preparing for SSC, I had already given my RBI Grade B exam. So I had given RBI till mains I went, but then that time again, the pattern was slightly different when I gave the exam. So that time I couldn't clear the RBI Grade B mains exam, I couldn't clear, but the preparation level was same. So at that point of time, RBI Grade B had sectional cutoff. Ivaga, I think for Staff Selection Commission sectional cutoff, they have brought in, I guess. So
tier 2 nalli sir.
Tier 2 ali ide. Exactly. So RBI Grade B also in tier 1 itself, they have sectional cutoff. So I already had an exposure. But then when I started seeing the syllabus, I understood that when I was writing the exam, there were only for tier 1, you had 4 sections. For tier 2, it was 80 questions of maths, 2.5 mark each, 200 questions of English, 1 mark each. This was the pattern that time. So for me, English was not much of a trouble at all. Maths also is favorite only because I'm from an engineering background. But even then, even being from engineering background, I knew one thing where from my early days, practice is the key. How much you practice, that much better you get. And which chapter you feel you are weak, that chapter you have to focus on. Never focus on your strength, because strength means strong area will take care of itself. Which area you are weak, there you should focus on. That is the idea. Even for life also, it is the same thing. What you are strong at, don't focus on that. What you are weak, develop it. Only then you will move ahead in life and you will move ahead in this exam. So that is the whole idea. So let me just brief about my journey. I have given close to 8 attempts in UPSC. I have gone to interview once. I had scored for my interview 187 marks that year. That year, the top rankers mark in interview was 193. So if my memory is right, I think I would be from interview perspective, I think I will be either the 2nd or 3rd at all India level. But then my mains marks were not good enough. That is why I couldn't clear the service, or I couldn't get into the rank list. I didn't enter the rank list by 19 marks, 19. That is number 1. Number 2, I gave Kerala administrative service, but then the government of Kerala under-reported the service, the vacancies. We fought the case in administrative tribunal. Tribunal gave the verdict in favor of us. Later, but the government did not take any action. We moved to the High Court, giving contempt of court, filing contempt of court against the Kerala government. And then in the High Court, very recently, that is about 1 month back, the government admitted that yes, there are 54 vacancies, but it is government thing again, state government thing again. I don't know when the final order will come or when the vacancies will come. I don't know. Number 2. Number 3, Staff Selection Commission. I gave Intelligence Bureau exam. I couldn't clear it. At the preliminary level itself, I couldn't clear it. I gave RBI Grade B. I couldn't clear the mains. Staff Selection Commission I gave first time in 2016. Prelims I cleared. Tier 2 I couldn't clear. 2017 I gave Staff Selection Commission. So 2017 June my journey started. June I gave Tier 1. Then later some problems started happening with the exam itself. By 2018 what happened? I gave my Tier 2. But that also had some issues, etc. So every time it was almost like if I touch something, some gadbad will happen. So that bari now ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾ ಇರೋ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ತರ. So what will you do now? That is ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, okay, when your time is really bad, this is from my experience. things will come to you catching GPS. Where you are sleeping, on that pillow it will come. ನೀ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ, ನೀ ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಿ, ಯು ಡೋಂಟ್ ಇವನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಔಟ್ ಸೈಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ಯು ಕ್ಯಾಚಿಂಗ್ GPS. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. All you have to do is just breathe. That's it. Problems will come to you. And this time, let me tell you, this is not again easy this time, because let us say, like I have more than 85% in 10th and 12th. So 10th, 12th ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ತರ ತುಂಬಾ percentage ಇರೋ ತಕ್ಷಣ high percentage. I'm not saying it is a very high percentage also, but still CBSE level 85%. In my zamana, it had some manam and maryade. So now what happens is parents' expectation is here. Okay. Meanwhile, what happened? My brother. So ava bandu nam bida chikku huduga, 6 years younger to me. So he was like a very average student. Nam tara full studious atara enu illa. Average student, average mark in 10th, 12th ashte. He started preparing for SSB, which is army. So he used to ask me, Anna, how should I go about this, that, etc. So I used to give my suggestions, because this many exams I have wrote. So namge exam yav tara prepare madbeku adu bagge tumba idea irutte. So I told him ee tara maadi, etc, etc. My brother cracked it. Today he is a captain with the Indian Army. So think about it. When my brother got into army, I am still writing exam. My brother underwent his training, OTA. That is, I still remember when I wrote my SSC Tier 2, 2018 Tier 2, I wrote the exam. I took the flight and went to Chennai. Why? My brother was passing out from Chennai Officers Training Academy. For his passing out, I'm holding the camera and standing there. And one thought is running in my head, what am I doing with my life? Because Naminda, our vaisu chikku huduga, is now standing there as Lieutenant Hari Ram. What is my rank? 0. What am I doing? 0. I am taking money from my family, all of that. So, ee tara tumba ira takshana, you will start thinking, okay, whatever I did is wrong. I shouldn't have come for government exam. This is a bad thing, etc., etc. Ee tara tumba negative thoughts barutte. But one thing that I never stopped doing in my life, I will keep my hand on my heart and I will tell this, I kept working hard. I never stopped working, not even for a single day. Yes, some days were there where I used to get frustrated. I just didn't feel like doing anything, didn't want to talk to anybody, didn't want to meet anybody. Just simply, I will sit there in my room. Other than that, I never felt that was there, but I never stopped my preparation. I kept on preparing, because if you actually see, I gave Kerala Administrative Service in the year 2020, I guess. Yeah, 2020 I gave it. 2019, the notification came. By 2019, I got to know that I am getting into SSC. That I will definitely get into SSC, I knew. That gave me a confidence. Because now I know, yes, I have a job. Now expect madadu yavadu. So from my appearance, I don't know how many of you would have guessed it. Like I wanted to get into IPS, Indian Police Service. After expectations from there, I came down to a mamuli tax assistant job. But what was the important point there? It gave me relief, mental relief. Yes, I am going to earn my own salary, central government job. With that mental relief, believe me when I say this, I never got time, because by 2019, what happened? I again came back to teaching again. Teaching for UPSC. I had started teaching for UPSC aspirants from 2014. So I was teaching, very busy with my classes. I was taking classes in Odisha, I was taking classes in Guwahati, Bangalore, Mangalore, Chennai, Coimbatore, Madurai, you name it. I was literally running around the country, to be very honest, because I don't like to sit simply. So, and I was busy, very busy. So I didn't actually get time to prepare properly. But all those years of UPSC preparation, as well as the fact that I was taking classes, I just went and gave Kerala Administrative Services, cleared the prelims, cleared the mains, cleared the interview. But if you honestly ask me why I cleared, I will tell you it was the mental relief. Because when you sit in front of the paper, exam paper, it is important that you don't think, "E exam clear madadala. If I don't clear, what will my father think? What will my mother think? What will society think?" If that comes into your head, even if an easy question is asked, you will mark it wrong. You can take it from me. Mentally, tumba coola irabeku. Question paper note dakshana, neevu start madidare, tandani nane, tanina nano, if you start feeling on the side means you're gone. I'm telling you, if you think like that, you're going to fail. From the word go, you will fail. You attempt 100 questions also, I don't care, you will mark everything wrong. So that is the reason why we are telling you that you need to get into one or the other job. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆಸೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಮ್ಗೆ UPSC, ನಮ್ಗೆ IPS, ನಮ್ಗೆ IAS, ನಮ್ಗೆ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, agreed. You become all of that. Get into one central government job, na? You will get your own salary. It's a pure 9 to 5 job, or rather, to put it properly, 9:30 to 5:30 job it is. Saturday, Sunday, it is a holiday. You don't have to, very, very rarely, you may have to take your work home. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನೀವು ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗದೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? ಎನಿ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ಎನಿ ಸೀನಿಯರ್, ಸರ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅದು ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಾಳೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್. The only area in the government, in the entire service, that is not even in a private field, you cannot say that. In a government service, you can say, sir, namge ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕು, ನೋಡಿ I will tell you. You can tell that in government job only. I need to look into the file. After that, I will give you a response. Only that area you can say. Nowhere else you can say that. Job wise, that security is there. Until and unless you do a Himalayan blunder, your job is secured. So you can aram se sit and prepare for any job that you want. You want to get into UPSC, you want to get into something else, it is left to you. But at least you will have the independent thought. What is it that you are doing your own job? You are having your own salary. You don't have to worry about anything. Your parents also will be happy. Society also will keep quiet. Your relatives, see, we all have those, that, what is it, that uncle, that one auntie who only knows to do what kujli work. We all have that. Even they will what, keep quiet. Some of them will even get admitted into ICU once they get to know that, yeno, aa hudugaki government kelsava, amme, they will go to the ICU also. So don't worry. That is the best way to take revenge on such people. That is, succeed in life. Even in the smallest of the smallest measure, if you succeed in life, all those people who talk bad about you will automatically keep quiet. Never talk back. Never try to take revenge. Prove it with your work. Get your work done. That's it. Keep moving. Keep moving ahead. So, bottom line is just this much, people. There are only two realities in life. Working hard. Second thing, death. Death will come to all of us one day. But till that day, keep working hard. Why? When luck actually starts favoring you, if you are working hard, it will push you like a rocket, straight up. But you will wonder later, how did I reach here? So that is the only thing that I want to tell you. And at the same time, it is also important to get the right people associated with you, who will guide you in the right direction. So download Neza app, get into the offline or the online class, whichever is comfortable for you. Contact the mentors whenever you get stuck, even if you are feeling a little low, you are feeling like what to do, that, this, because preparing for government exam is not easy. I know it very well. I have gone through all the stages of emotional atyachar, all of that. So you can contact the mentors, have a talk with them, relax, chill, all of that. Take occasional breaks if necessary, but break means not that you leave your studies completely. Break means just a break. Do whatever you want. Go out, go for a movie, meet your friends, etc. Friends, again, good friends. Friends who will support you. And then come back and continue with your studies. Small steps, consistent steps, every day, every hour, every month, eventually will take you to great heights. That's all. I wish you all the very best in life and in all your future endeavors. May you all achieve what you ever dreamt of achieving. And may nothing ever let you down, because always remember one thing: nobody can make you feel inferior without your permission. Eleanor Roosevelt said that. Keep it in mind. So don't ever give anybody the right to make you feel inferior. You should decide your worth. So work towards it. All the very best. Take care, people. God bless. See, that is the point, because even after one after the other, each exam, when I was failing also, or I was not clearing, the point was, to keep moving forward. Next. That was the attitude. The attitude was not to take a break. Oh, that was never the attitude. And that should never be the attitude with regard to anything. Once you decide to turn back and run away, you will turn back from everything. This is very exam. This is best just on the exam. Life tali idu beta jaasti samasyagal barate nimge. So now if you start turning back and running away, in jeevanatali bara tumba doddu prachane samasyagalke, you will run back. You will never face it. So always keep giving the exam. See, that is why we are telling you the advantage with this. SSC you don't clear. CGL you didn't clear. Fine, give SSC, CHSL. CHSL you couldn't clear. Give railways, banking, RBI grade B. So the exams are there with the same syllabus. So if you actually focus once again, okay, one varsha you didn't clear any of these exams. Work out again with your mentors. Again, sit with the coaches, everybody. See where you're going in wrong. Next year, I'm assuring you, if you're putting proper hard work and listening to the guidance of NESA Academy, you will land up in one or the other job. 30,000 rupees minimum monthly salary you will bag. What more than that, what do you want? And once you get that, let me tell you, automatically your confidence level will increase. Then you will feel, okay, now I cleared this. Let me try UPSC. Let me try RBI grade B. You will automatically thinking of scaling the next height. So never stop at failure. The real failures are the people who stop trying. So keep trying, fail proudly. See, never ever worry about failure, because failure is born of a single father. Success ge ellaru barate, ellaru nim jotege barate. Even the tea shop fellow will come and tell, num tea. That is the reason why he succeeded. Failure ke nim kuda yaru baralla. ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಹೇಳ್ತೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗ ಅವನ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ, ಅವನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ವೀಕ್ ಅವ. So don't worry, failure is your child, your baby. Take pride in it. That is why they say success is a bastard. I'm very sorry for my language, but that is what it is. Success ge ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು failure ge ಇರಲ್ಲ, failure ge ನೀವೇ. So keep it in mind. So never ever worry about failures. Keep trying, keep contacting with your mentors, and you will succeed in life. See, after 7th pay commission, starting salary is around 30K. Starting salary is 30K. Now, Ivaga, it is close to 40K.
So, ಒಂದು 40,000 ಅಂತೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
Yes. And see, it also depends upon the city where you are posted. So, I was posted in Hosur. If you're getting posted in Chennai and all, easily it will cross 40K. And especially, I tell this to all my girl students, especially female students, that is, see, central government job, yeah, I agree. Some of you might be preparing for UPSC, etc. But when the family life balance madadake, central government job is the best. Yakandre 9 to 5 job, pakka 9 to 5. And easily, when you're a central government employee, nimge Kendriya Vidyalaya, alli you can get easily admission for your children. In the worst case, you get a transfer also. You can actually get the transfer for your kids also. It is not at all a problem. Third thing, quarters. So, Ivaga, if you have to, let us say, Hosur, in any place, wherever you're working, getting a good accommodation is always difficult, but you can get quarters always, where your maximum rent that you pay, even in a city like Chennai, could be as low as 2,000 rupees for a 3 BHK or a 2 BHK. Imagine that. That is never going to happen in a private field. In a private field, it is easily anywhere from 15,000 upwards is the rent. Here, rent and all, max to max, it will come to 2,500, 3,000 rupees only for a government quarters. So your expenses decreases drastically. So you can give best of education for your children. You can get nice quarters, good connectivity, all of that you can get. And like what sir told, the respect and the fact that nobody is going to touch you. See, you have to do something like I told you, a Himalayan blunder or stupidity you have to do from your end. Otherwise, no central government, nobody is going to touch you. Best part of the job is no political interference. When you get into UPSC in high profile job and all, you will have political interferences coming in. But in central government, you don't have political interferences actually. That is the other advantage. You don't have to deal. And some jobs are there where you don't even have to deal with the public. Say, for example, within Staff Selection Commission, you have audit and accounts officer. There you're not dealing with the public. You're only dealing with other government offices. So such advantages are plenty in central government job. So bottom line is this much. Any government job you take, each job has its own advantage and disadvantage. But ultimately, government job is a government job. Get into one, get your financial independence, then pursue whatever dreams you have. Absolutely. It is the same effect. Somebody who is what's absolutely well said, Shrikandaya sir, that is, if you are earning 80,000 or 1 lakh also, they will not be having this level of this level of life where easily you can get admission, easily you can get your medical bill reimbursed, all those aspects they won't have. So you will have a very good solid life only. It is not that government job, so you will not be working well, nothing like that. It will be all fine only. Okay, he's doing his MBA. Okay. MBA student he is. Okay, he has just put it up in the chat section.
Great.
Okay, so Vijay, I will tell you that is a little tricky only. I'm not denying that. So here you need to, basically what you need to do. So MBA, are you first year or second year? First year. Okay. Then in that case, Vijay, what you can do is 1 year now, you slowly take your time and do the preparation. That is minimum 2 hours you give every day. Minimum 2 hours. That you should not stop. Take the section which you are weak at, start from that and keep giving it. And meanwhile, keep in touch with your mentors, see which areas you're going wrong, constantly keep monitoring yourself. That is the way you can move ahead. And after that, finally, after MBA, you give one proper attempt. So what happens is you have 1 whole year time to prepare. 2 hours only I'm asking from you. That you can give. 2 hours and all you can easily give it in. I agree, when your exams come, semester exams comes, or when you have to submit your project, assignment, etc., it will get affected here and there. But that is okay. Those are exceptions. But otherwise, 2 hours you're giving in every day, come what may. Okay, Shruti, this is, if I put it very bluntly, this is like if you ask me how to take bath every day, how to eat food every day. You have to stay motivated come what may. Why I will tell you, it is not for society. It is not for your parents. It is not for anybody. It is for you. Because if you are not motivated, if you don't have a clarity, like why have I come here? What am I doing with my life? Adike clarity iraveko. Agreed. Some days will be there where you are like too overwhelmed with the preparation. And these days, one big problem is you look into Instagram, you look into Facebook, your friends are married. They are already having their 3rd or 4th child. You are still sitting with NESA app, quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning. You will feel somewhere bad. But let me tell you one thing. This is a journey which you have started. For whom? For you. One thing. Second thing is what? Keep the vision there. What do you want? Shruti, who is just like any other girl in the country, or do you want Shruti, the officer? So, our thought irabeku, the officer Shruti. What kashta you have today, that is not important. That vision is important. I'm going to become an officer. Telling that to yourself every day before sleeping, so that the first thing you think in the morning is what? Officer Shruti. So, idike eradu vishaya irute. Number 1, you should sleep properly. When sleep is disrupted, cortisol level, that is the stress hormone it is, that starts building up. Number 2, drinking water. Very, very important. Number 3, at least half an hour you should work out every day. These are officer-like qualities, because let me tell you, look at any high-functioning individual in the society. Any individual from India, abroad, anywhere, high-functioning individuals take care of themselves, starting with physique. If you cannot take care of this body given to you by God, how are you going to take care of a district? How are you going to take care of a department? Simple question. So your first responsibility starts with your body. And when you take care of your body, when you work out, what it does is it starts releasing dopamine, which is the happy hormone. And dopamine release starts building up confidence. That way, every day when you do it, you will have that sustainability. That is why people who work out and people who, they will always look very energetic. They will always look fresh. When you meet them also, you will also feel good. Oh, wow, that person is so energetic. Why? They take care of themselves. So always see to it that sleep well, drink water well, exercise at least half an hour. What exercise you do, it is left to you. You can go for a walk, you can jog, you can play shuttle, whatever. Purpose is what? You should sweat. That is important. Hope that answers your question, Shruti. Srihari, it is never about the quantity. It is always about the quality. Now, if you go to a gym also, there will be people who will simply take 50 kilo dumbbell weight and all, like very thin people taking 50 kilo and struggling with that weight. And then there will be a really huge guy taking only maybe 15 kilo or something, and he'll aram se sit and do that exercise. What is the difference here? The difference is to do it the right way. If you're doing it for your biceps also, you do it very slowly, aram se, targeting that muscle group only, not shaking your entire body. Similarly, when it comes to this particular thing also, first of all, you need to see what is your schedule. Are you a student? Are you a working professional? Or are you a full-time aspirant? For a full-time aspirant, there is no limit as to, upper limit as to how many hours it is. You have to keep working. You have no other job is there for you. You keep working hard. That's the thing. If it is that you're a working professional or you are a student like Vijay Kumar, you're pursuing a degree or a post-graduation, you should put out at least 2 hours for your exam preparation. Now, let me tell you, last year I had the good fortune of meeting an ISRO scientist who cracked UPSC and got into IPS. Every day he used to spend 3 to 4 hours only for his studies. Imagine that. Just 3 to 4 hours only he used to do, and he cracked IPS. So it is all up to the individual here. So you feel as you keep progressing, I can study more than 2 hours. I'm feeling all fine. I can study more than, go for it. If you feel 2 hours is more than enough for you, you're very sharp, you're referring everything properly, doing all the right things, then 2 hours is enough. It comes down to the individual lifestyle here. So there is no hard and fast rule. It is only 2 hours. It is 15 hours you have to study. It is highly dependent on the individual there and the individual's absorbing capacity. Hope that answers it. Srihari, it comes down to like what time do you have? So either if you are in the morning shift, then obviously you will be not having much time early in the morning. Although I would advise all the aspirants who are here, the best time to start preparing is at least by 5 a.m. in the morning, you should be up. That is by 4:30 you get up, you freshen yourself, brush your teeth, stretch your body a little, try to touch your toe, do all that little bit of stretching, etc. Then from 5 a.m. you should start. But in your case, if you are having a morning shift, early morning shift means, then what do? You come back in the evening, freshen up a little. If you need, go sleep 1 or 2 hours. Wake up by 8 or 9 and study into the night. 9 to 12, 10 to 12, whatever is comfortable for you. But at the point here is this. See, tortoise and hare story we all know. Why tortoise won, even though rabbit or the hare is faster than a tortoise, is simply because tortoise kept moving forward. Slow steps, but kept moving forward. That is what you should keep in mind. Even if you're putting a very small effort, today you do it, you should do it for the next 365 days. Not that 2 days you studied for, 5-6 hours. Third day you take a complete rest and don't touch your book at all. No. 2 hours are you putting? Put 2 hours every day. And slowly start observing your pattern. You should also see whether 2 hours is sufficient. No. Can you put 3 hours? Okay, put in 3 because you have to balance it with your work. So constantly monitor yourself and see how many hours you can put, when you can put it. Is it early morning? Is it late in the evening? And accordingly plan your strategy. Hope that answers your question, Kavya. I will never ever recommend that only by taking mock test you are going to crack this. This is one exam where more the mock tests you take, better you have the chance of clearing. And again, at the cost of repeating things again, let me tell you, mock test means not simply you give the test and then you let go. You throw the result away somewhere. No. Where you went wrong, which questions did you skip, which portions you don't know, you need to study that. Then you should give the second test. That is the most important thing. And then you have told me work from 10 till 6:30. So, okay. So your work is from 10 till 6:30 means you have two options here. Either you can stretch into the night after you come back, or you can start early in the morning. Both the options are there for you. Spurti Aradhya. Hope that answers your question. ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಮ್ಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಈ ತರ ಒಂದು ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ. Thanks to Shrikant Ayya sir also. It's been a pleasure actually, just to the fact that I'm able to share the dais with you here. It is a privilege actually, I must honestly say. And to all the students, ಒಂದೇ ವಿಷಯ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನ್ ವಿಷಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ನಿಮ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಷಯ ಇದೆ, ನಿಮ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಇರೋ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಷಯ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ನಿಮ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಪ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಸಮಾಜ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ನಿಮ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್, ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಬರೀ ಒಂದೇ ವಿಷಯ ಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿ, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾಳೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಾಗದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಆಗದ ಮೇಲೆ, 2 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗದ ಮೇಲೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ, 10 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಶ್ರೀಕಂಠಯ್ಯ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಸತ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ದೇವರ ತರ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ದೇರ್. ಸೊ ಅದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸತ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ದಟ್ ಗೋಸ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್. ಆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ನೀವು ಯು ಆರ್ ಪುಟ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ರೌಂಡ್ 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 ಅಂಡ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯು ಅ ಪುಷ್, and that pushes your luck. So please see to it that you keep working hard. Whatever happens, keep working hard. Remember, your patience when you have nothing, your attitude when you have everything determines who you are. So success ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಾ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಬೇಡ, ಫೇಲಿಯರ್ ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅಯ್ಯೋ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಯ್ತು ಅದು ಬೇಡ. ಫೇಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಸರಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ನೋಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ಯಾ, ಸರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ತಗೊಂಡಿ, ಇದು ನಮ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್, ನೀವು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್, ಲೆಟ್ ದಮ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್. ಯು ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಕೀಪ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ವರ್ಕ್. Wherever you go, keep working hard. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much.